Welcome back. Welcome back. I am Miss B, and you are watching me on Miss B's Academy. I want to say thank you so much. I have 55 subscribers. It literally shocked me, and it literally made me cry. I am so grateful for every single one of you. I am 47 years old and I have 55 subscribers on YouTube. Let's go. Okay. So thank you for liking, commenting, sharing, subscribing, and thank you for the watch times. I think you guys are getting the watch times up. I'm really, really grateful for that. Thank you for the watch times. Today is September the 11th, 2024, but September the 11th of, I believe it's 2001. Correct me if I'm wrong. It was the day that New York City was bombed. We were invaded, right? 2 planes flew into the towers and brought them down. And so I didn't go to work today because I just didn't feel like going to work today. And most importantly, when 9/11 comes around, I'm always at work. And granted, on this day, I was at work as well. But I'm in another country, not being treated properly, not being respected, not being appreciated. And on this day, it's like, no, I'm not going to go to work. So I'm going to take this day off, and I'm going to remember what happened, the lives that were lost, the firefighters and the police officers and all the other first responders that came and helped out. So I will not be sending in a sick note because I'm not sick. I literally am sick and tired of how people have been treating me, but it's okay. God's got me and He knows what they're doing, so I'm good. On this particular day, I worked at Arcom. I won't say the real name of the company. I'll just say Arcom. And my company was located on, I think it was 38th and 8th or 39th and 9th. And we were on the 11th. We had an office on the 11th floor, the 7th floor, and I think the 13th floor. At this time, I was on our main floor, so it was the 11th floor. And at that time, I was at the receptionist desk. And I'm not sure how we first learned of it, but the first thing that I remember was one of the receptionists' name was Trina. There was me, Trina, and Manny. And Trina had a daughter that was very close to the Twin Towers. So I wasn't even the manager, but I sent her home. I was like, go home. Manny went home. I stayed at the receptionist desk. Other people worked, and then some of them went home as well. There was a person who was working at our offices who's a member of their family is a survivor of the Holocaust. So I was just like, you just better go home now. It's not even a question, because I don't know what they're thinking. I don't know how they're feeling. I do know that you need to get home immediately, because I don't know what they're thinking or what they're feeling. And so I was just very sensitive to that. So during this time, I stayed at work. I was at work pretty much the whole time. Meaning I didn't go home to my apartment. I didn't eat. I didn't sleep. I stayed at work. I was at the front desk. I answered phones. People were wondering, where are their family members? Are they okay? Are they alive? And so that's basically what I did. I can't really tell you how I was feeling, because I don't remember feeling sad. I don't remember feeling nervous. I don't remember feeling anything other than, okay, these people are married, they have children. These people need to go home. Trina needs to go home. This needs to happen. This needs to happen. Like, that was all I was doing, right? Anybody hungry? Does anybody need anything? You know what I mean? Like, I think we ordered food. There was lots of traffic coming our way, and they were just stuck in traffic. And I went downstairs to kind of get some food. and I kind of just got a bit more food for the people in the cars, and we just started, like me and a couple of other store owners, we were just giving people food because, I mean, it's, 9/11 happened, and it's tragic, and no one understood what was happening, and there was just so much going on that day, like literally so much going on that day. And I thank God for the compassion of others, right? People were kind, they were loving, they were patient, they were empathetic, they were reaching out, comforting, all of these things. And a lot of us were just in disbelief, like literally in disbelief. We could not believe it. We could not fathom, right? Many people likened it to the stock market crash of the 30s, when people were like jumping out of buildings. And I'm not sure, but correct me if I'm wrong, I think some people did kind of jump out the buildings. There was a lot going on that day. There was a lot. I know people who feel a lot of remorse because they didn't go in that day. Like something made them late, so they didn't go in that day. I had members of my colleges, Hobart and William Smith colleges, there were some of our classmates that passed away. Another one of my classmates, Jay Leash, I'm not going to say his whole name, he was covered in soot. Thank God he escaped. There were a lot of homeless people in the area that I used to visit and I used to feed. I couldn't find them, I remember going down there much, much later, and you walk around, there's paper all over the ground. There are pictures of people's families all over the ground. I just felt compelled to go down there to see for myself, to be close to what was happening, to get a better feel and sense and understanding of the day and the vibration of the day. The vibration of the attacks was still in the atmosphere. It was still 9/11 almost every single day until we got ourselves out of it, right? Day by day, bit by bit. Later on, I worked for the World Trade Center Memorial Foundation. First, I was at a temp agency that hired me, and I was hired by LMDC, which is right across the hall from us, and I was the first unofficial member of the World Trade Center Memorial Foundation. I think it's called the World Trade Center. I don't know what it's called now, but that's what it was called when I was there. I was the first unofficial member there as a temp. I got hired to man the desk, to answer the phones, and then the rest of the staff just started coming over, like later on. It was an honor and a privilege to meet many of the board members, many of the family members. Robert De Niro's on our board, and so I was also in grad school during this time too. I was at Sarah Lawrence College. And so it was an honor and a privilege to work at the World Trade Center Memorial Foundation. I donated. I think I have like my name on a brick or a piece of something. And I'm just first of all, I'm just grateful for the experience, right? I really, I feel a little bit emotional. I do, but I'm grateful just to be here. I'm grateful to have this job. I'm grateful for the challenges that these people, put me through, and I haven't even spoken to you about that, right? Because I want to keep it to 9/11. I want to thank all the first responders, all the firefighters, all the police officers, all the shop owners who gave away food, everyone who reached out, touched someone, showed up, gave money, babysat, everything. I want to thank everybody, dead and alive, because, you know, we this was a time when we needed each other and we were there for one another. That kind of camaraderie and let's come together. I love New York. New York is the best city in the world. I don't care. I've been to so many countries, and I'm telling you right now, I don't care how many world Guinness World Book records some cities have. You are never going to be New York. Okay? You can attack us as many times as you like, but we will get up. We will rebuild. We are unstoppable. That's what you need to understand about us. Okay? Concrete jungle where dreams are made of. There's nothing we can't do. Let's hear it for New York. Okay? Thank you, Alicia Keys and Jay-Z. Okay? And like, be blessed. You know, take care of each other today as every day, but extra today. Okay? Extra today. So I love you guys. I pray that you are well. If you're in New York, you know I'm with you. Y'all tú sabes mi gente, eh? That's what's up. I love y'all. Y'all the best city in the world with the best people in the world. I love you. I miss you. Go to work on time. Do your job to the best of your ability. Mind your business at all times and go home to the life that you've been blessed with. Okay? See you in the next video.